This is a deadly venomous cobra, and it was raised right here in one of Vietnam's shocking snake farms. Ugh.
In this series, we're exploring Vietnam's bizarre farms.
I cannot see the nipples.
But why do you want to?
Places raising proteins you'll never find in your local supermarket.
The food we're eating today might be older than you.
Today, I'm tracing the full journey of the cobra.
Oh my God.
And asking the only question that matters. Why, with endless food options, are people still eating this?
So right here we have a snake organ stir fry. Isn't that fun?
It's so fun.
Let's start where it all begins.
Good morning and welcome to the Cobra Farm. Now this place behind me is raising several species of snake, but today I'm most interested in the cobra. Right now we're deep in Vietnam's Mekong Delta. This region's humid air, slow-moving waterways, and endless green swampland make it the perfect place to raise snakes. Around here, snakes are harvested for meat, medicine, and tradition, and it all begins in the breeding room. Welcome to the Cobra breeding room. In this room, there are 600 to 700 snakes, and in each chamber, there's about 60 to 70 snakes. But here's the best part. You can't see any of them. And the other best part is when you walk in this room, this guy right here, the king of cobras, Uncle Khan, he has to go in before you to double check if any snakes escaped from the night before. Very cool. Beneath this wood and these tarps in here, there is several dozen snakes, and he's gonna pull one out now. Oh, he's stepping in. Oh Lord, I thought he was just gonna put his tool in there. Oh my God. Right here, we have one of the snakes. Grabbing it by the tail is kind of perfect because it doesn't really have the strength to come all the way back up to bite him in the hand. Plus, he has a steel rod here to keep it even further from him. In most places where you see snake shows, those snakes have been defanged. This cobra is the opposite. It is venomous, it can bite you, and it can kill you.
You're looking at one of Southeast Asia's deadliest snakes, the monocled cobra, named after the eye-shaped marking on its hood.
The way we usually see cobras depicted in movies, it's like they're so aggressive, they're coming at people. These cobras, at least here in Vietnam on this farm, are quite the opposite. They are coy, they are shy. He is so confident that these snakes are more afraid of him that he is standing right here in the snake pit and the other dozens of snakes are staying far away from him. Meanwhile, this guy is trying to slither away, but if you put your hand in the wrong place at the wrong time, it will defend itself, it will bite, and it may be the last thing you ever experience. But that said, I do want to give it a little bit of a touch. Can I touch its head?
No.
You said I could touch it from here to here, the back half, just on the caboose. But any further, look, they can turn, they can bite you, and it can happen like that. In fact, one of the big reasons these snakes are prized and coveted and eaten in Vietnam is because of the element of danger and the risk that they pose.
Today, I'll dive deep into Vietnam's cobra eating culture, starting at a farm where cobras are raised by the thousands.
Oh, that's a big boy.
We'll try cooked countryside cobra eggs.
Are these eyes?
Then head to a place called Snake Village for a bizarre 3-course meal from a restaurant specializing in snake meat.
Okay, just a little bit.
Why just a little bit?
And more.
yeah, more.
But first, to learn more about this odd occupation, I'm meeting Uncle Khan at the Snake Condominium, a place where each box houses a fierce cobra.
I can hear them.
Yeah, they're pissed off that we're here.
Vân, a Vietnam native and reptile enthusiast, joins me in the snake den.
In a moment, he's gonna actually pull out one of the snakes for you to see for yourself. But first, I wanna learn a little bit more about you. How did you get into the snake farming industry?
Before, he raised crocodiles here. But it didn't make him much profit, so he changed it to rearing snakes by seeing his friends having some success in this industry. After 2 years only, he could pay off all the debt that he had while raising crocodiles.
Damn crocodile debt. It'll get you every time.
After 10 years in this business, Uncle Khan's farm is now the second largest in the Mekong Delta. It houses 3,000 snakes, and he aims to double that amount by next year.
Can you tell me about the journey of the snake from the egg until the time that you sell it?
Quả trứng chú ấp khoảng cỡ 2 tháng.
After getting the eggs, it's gonna take about 2 months for them to hatch.
Inside the breeding room, Uncle Khan batches baby cobras into pits, about 60 writhing in each pen.
They're still small, so he's gonna feed them like small frogs or like small toads. After a couple of months, he just feed them chicken heads because it's better for them to grow.
cobras don't chew. They gulp down as many chicken heads as their bellies allow, and they take a long time to digest. Uncle Con feeds them once every 5 days, until each snake is ready for sale.
From the egg to when they can be sold is 18 months, and they can grow as big as 3 kilograms.
For every cobra sold, Uncle Con earns over $17 per pound. That's over $100 per snake. His biggest customers are restaurants in major cities like Saigon and Hanoi, where I'll soon have my own snake meal.
Is this a snake wine made purely of snake penises?
However, Uncle Con reserves some of the best specimens for breeding. We're standing now inside the incubation room, meaning all the snakes in these boxes are highly aggressive mothers.
Before we meet the snake for ourselves, we should talk about the risk. Have you ever been bitten by a snake?
Thế là chưa con.
He said not yet. He's leaving space for opportunity. I like that kind of thinking. If you were bit, what are some realistic consequences? What could happen?
Nó có thể chết người đó.
You can die. But the risk is low if you can make it to the hospital within 3 hours.
And I heard the hospital is only 2.5 hours from here, so nice. Oh, wow, that's really deep. Oh, that's a big boy. Fun.
Yes!
Do you want to come a little bit closer?
Can you tell it not moving?
You want me to talk to it?
Con
Okay.
đứng đẩy rồi đi không sao đâu.
He's not going to put you in any danger. This guy knows what he's doing. See? Hey, buddy. Have you ever seen a snake before in the wild?
No!
So this is your first time being close to a snake.
Yes.
What would be very cool is if you just like touched its butt a little bit. You don't have to hold it. You can just touch it with your finger. There you go. It's very smooth.
It's very soft.
See? People might think they're these coarse, vile creatures, but when you touch them, they're real soft and they're not aggressive. If you are aggressive to them, sure, they might be aggressive back, but otherwise, if you put that snake down right now, it would just travel as far away from us as fast as possible. Soon, we're gonna be trying some different food from the snake. But first, right here we have the snake eggs. So Vân, I simply want you to grab these eggs.
Lấy đại hết đâu có gắn đâu đâu.
I'm so sorry. I won't do it again.
Okay, I'll do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's very fragile.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one too.
Wow, the skin is very tough.
The outside is leathery and soft.
Liquidy inside too.
Chiến này là ngon nhất.
He said the cobra egg, it's very rich and it's very delicious. He said it's one of the best kinds
Of eggs?
of eggs.
Boiling is the ideal method for preserving the full flavor of snake eggs. At least that's what the locals say. For me, I'd be okay to lose at least some of the flavor. As they cook, Uncle Con's son introduces us to an aperitif.
Oh, it's very strong alcohol.
To those who are unsophisticated, that means an alcoholic drink taken before the meal to stimulate one's appetite. And right now, I could use some stimulation.
What do you call this?
Máu rắn hổ mang để mình pha rượu mình uống.
Cobra's blood mixed with wine.
The hardest part of making this drink is catching the snake by its neck, the one thing Uncle Con has forbidden me from trying.
Can I touch its head?
Không được.
First, our brave handler slips the cobra into a net to limit its movement. He then pins the snake's head from outside the net with one hand, while the other carefully takes control from the inside. In case you forgot, the cobra's venom glands are intact, so while it's alive, the grip must not slip. Next, Con butchers the snake and lets the blood drain into a jug of local rice wine.
When is the last time you tried this?
Cách đây khoảng cỡ 2 hôm thôi.
2 days ago. He usually drinks it twice a month. He said if you feel hot inside your body, the cobra's blood mixed with wine will help cool down your body's temperature.
So this is cheaper than air conditioning, for example.
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
A little bit scared because I haven't had this before.
Is this something you're willing to try?
Yes.
Really?
Because I trust their wine, so let's do this.
Yeah, I would actually be a little bit more skeptical if he said we're just gonna drink blood only because it could have parasites. But you add a little bit of rice wine, and suddenly all the parasites probably dead.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
It hits you in waves. That is some intense, bitter countryside wine. As you're tasting it, you're like, huh, is that bad taste from blood or is that bad taste from wine? It's hard to tell.
At first, I taste the wine, very strong. But then after that, I taste something like sour and warm. It smells very bloody.
It's not that good.
No. No.
This is just the start. Next, we're gonna level up. Right here, we have quite a spread. Snake wine, and of course, the snake eggs. This is snake wine that you have made, right?
Tự làm.
Oh, yes. He made it himself.
After draining the blood, Uncle Con removes all the snake's internal organs, leaving the head and venom glands untouched. Uncle Con threads and spreads the hood, then hangs the snake to dry and locks it in its iconic pose.
You've been doing this for about 10 years now. Can you tell me how snake farming has changed your life and your family's life?
Now the snake is ready to join the rice wine.
Xưa là chú làm vua.
Way before he was raising shrimps, it didn't make much profit, so that's why he changed to raising crocodiles. It failed again. He was very miserable. He didn't have enough money for his family. He was stuck. So when he found this business, he started with only 1,000 snakes, and then after that he could raise to 3,000 snakes. And now he said he's very happy with the result.
Thank God it worked out, and then luckily for us, we get to enjoy in his success.
This snake has been steeping in rice wine for over 3 months.
Nọc độc của nó còn.
The venom is in the bottom.
Local experience says that drinking wine too soon after the snake is added can be lethal because the venom is still active.
1, 2, 3.
Yo!
But if you wait long enough, the toxins dilute and become medicine.
When you take a shot and he goes like this, he's not talking about weightlifting, bodybuilding, high rocks. He's talking about stamina, right, my guy? Yeah.
Uống con thuốc này thì nó uống cỡ nhiêu là nghỉ à.
One
Không
day,
uống nhiều.
just this much, and then you're good for the day.
I feel like I'm good for the year.
I don't think that I'm gonna drink alcohol in like 2 years. It's very strong.
It's very strong. From here, I think we should move on to this. This is hard-boiled snake egg. Before when we touched it, it felt kind of soft and flexible. Like maybe you could just eat the whole thing. Can you show us what is the proper way to eat this? Okay, indeed, he does not eat the skin. He rips off the leathery outside. Oh, thank you. Oh, fascinating. This is all the biological tissue needed to make a snake.
Ooh, very thick, very, very thick. Oh my God. Are these eyes? Oh my God.
Ngon, cái đó là quý lắm á.
Fetus.
Yeah, of course it's a fetus.
Well-
It's an egg.
I want to switch.
Well, whatever you choose, that's what you gotta eat. Oh, it smells sour and fishy. I need more wine. Cheers.
I'm confused about the textures.
Feels like an egg. Kind of. Doesn't taste like an egg. First of all, to me, it mainly feels like an egg white. There's not like a yolky part in there.
The texture is like fish and squid combined together. But the smell is like fishy.
It's a little like a silkworm pupa kind of a flavor.
And it smells exactly the same.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
it's a pretty wild one.
Snake eggs are a rare delicacy you can only experience on a farm like this. But once these snakes leave the farm, they move on to the final stop in the slithering supply chain, the snake restaurant. By the end of this video, I'll be taking on an extreme 3-course snake meal.
They use literally every part of the snake, from head to tail. And that's all a snake is a head and a tail.
First, I'm traveling from Vietnam's Mekong Delta all the way north to the capital, Hanoi, to a place known as Snake Village.
Our snake journey has brought us to Hanoi, to a small village known as Lammat, or Snake Village. Here there are dozens of restaurants specializing in snake. And right now I am in a snake holding room. Behind these wooden doors, there are dozens of snakes waiting for their number to be called. All of these snakes are going to be used for human consumption soon, including the snake that I'm going to be trying here today. Right here we have Dat, the snake whisperer. Moments ago, I begged the owner and this man here to take the snake out for myself, and they said, absolutely not. Is this really safer with you doing it? All right, staring me in the eyes, jeez.
This is a spitting cobra, named after its ability to spit venom at its prey.
It's going right towards the camera, guys. There you go, there you go. The camera guys love this. This is their favorite type of stuff to shoot. This thing is a beautiful creature. I mean, just look at the design on its skin, its scales. You can see the distinct characteristics of the cobra. It's got that big hood around its neck and it flares out. It's aggressive. Oh my God. Now this guy right here weighs about 7 pounds. It's pretty substantial and certainly enough for 2 people.
The chef kicks off our 3-course meal by extracting the snake's bile sac. This sac and the snake's venom glands that were removed beforehand are the only parts we won't be eating. Next, our chef strips away the organs and sets them aside for later. Meanwhile, he lowers the snake into hot water, allowing the heat to relax the skin and make it easier to scale. After, the snake is coiled into a pressure cooker, reunited with its organs, covered in water, and left to simmer until the meat softens. Soon this will be transformed into an uncommon 3-course meal. But while we wait, I head out of the kitchen to explore more of Snake Village.
Is this a snake wine made purely of snake penises?
That's right.
This is Lieu, an old friend of the show. In the past, he joined me for a handful of unusual meals, including coconut worms and rats.
Oh, I just don't want to look at it.
But this is our first time sitting down to Cobra.
So these are also snake penises?
Yeah, but the bigger version.
My God, I would not want to be a female snake. All this is very fascinating. My curiosity is piqued. Can you tell me a little bit more about this place and what you do here?
Lịch sử của làng Lệ Mật thì là làng
Lệ Mật, this village is one of the oldest villages in Hanoi. One thing which is really special about the place is the tradition of hunting and eating snake.
Long ago, this village's riverside location, combined with the surrounding vegetation, created ideal habitat for snakes.
The people in the village also had farm of snake, and they even exported snake to China or Hong Kong back in the day, around 100 years ago.
These days, this village has the highest concentration of home-based snake farms and snake-specializing restaurants in Vietnam, including the one preparing our meal. The boiled snake is transferred from the pressure cooker into a water basin, where the chef removes the snake's ribs and sets them aside for our final course. For the first course, he minces the remaining snake meat, preparing it for a snake soup. But snake dishes aren't the only thing Le Mott Village has to offer. A visit here might also earn you a jar of snake wine or even a full snake skeleton, which could make a lovely anniversary gift.
How has Le Mott changed in the time that you've been alive?
Từ lúc bé nó không có những các ngôi nhà này.
Urbanization is growing really fast and rapidly, so the total area that we have for making a farm is getting smaller now. And also, when he was a child, it's very easy to go a few kilometers away. They can catch 3 or 4 kilograms of snake, but now they have to go really far away to actually catch snake. But in the coming time, there will be more projects by the government, so we hope it's gonna help out the people to keep on the tradition for the village.
The minced snake is dropped into a wok of boiling snake stock. The chef keeps the liquid moving as woodier mushrooms, egg whites, and yolks slide inside, one after the other. A final stream of seasoned tapioca slurry thickens the soup into a silky finish.
Why is it important that Le Mott Village continue on into the future?
Sẽ có những cái lớp huấn luyện.
The number one thing that we want to keep on the tradition is that's reputation of our village for generations. We don't want to lose it. So we hoping that with technology, with the support of the government, our generation, even the younger generation, will keep on the tradition for the village.
Lieu?
Yes.
Have you had snake before?
I did, but just like small, like water snake.
With me?
Nope.
Without me?
No, only rat with you.
No.
Wait.
So for you, the rat was kind of traumatizing, but this, how do you feel?
I do feel scared getting like close to snake, right? But the village, they have generation of raising and serving the snake, so I think they make good food. It's good that I can try it.
So this is a snake soup, the appetizer course. So it has skin and it has meat. It doesn't even look intimidating. It looks kind of awesome.
Okay, just a little bit.
Why just a little bit?
And more.
Yeah, more. Oh, wow. That's outstanding. There's some kind of a fatty chicken stock that they put in there as a base. So the base is very chickeny. Then they've thickened it up with some kind of a cornstarch. And then the mince. So the meat is a little bit more soft and tender, while the skin is almost like chewing on something like boiled cartilage.
The skin, it tastes a little bit like beef tendon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just like that.
When you take a bite, you think, oh, this is gonna be weird or bad, and then it's actually pretty dang good.
Good experience.
Oh, so you don't like it that much?
Because this is the first time I try it. Of course, it's not my favorite, but it's a whole new thing for me to try.
It's nobody's favorite. That's the point. Yeah. So this is just kind of an appetizer, but the next course, it really gets wild. Feast your eyes on that. So right here, we have a snake organ stir fry.
Oh my goodness, really?
Isn't that fun?
It's so fun.
If you're making your own snake organ stir fry at home, well, you're gonna need some snake organs. Then they need to be chopped into bite-sized pieces. In a wok, shallots sizzle in oil, releasing their aroma before the chopped organs are added in. MSG, sugar, fish sauce, and oyster sauce join hands to enhance the flavor. pineapple and Vietnamese coriander add freshness, while fresh chilies deliver a little bit of a kick.
Before we eat this, I want to get your personal opinion on why snake is so controversial in Vietnam. Because in doing this video, my team has reached out to like 20 different restaurants in Saigon, and none of them will let us film. When I first came to this country about 8 years ago, I went to a restaurant in Saigon where they had cobra. At the time, that restaurant was suspicious about me filming, but we made up a story that I was filming just a vacation video, and they let us get away with it. But these days, restaurants are very protective. Why do you think that is?
I think the thing that I feel scared is that like it's kind of like illegal to some extent. It is. Water snake is totally fine, but cobra is gonna be a bit more concerned.
It turns out the monocled cobra is listed as an endangered species in Vietnam. Wild-caught snakes are banned from consumption, and restaurants must buy only from certified farms like the one we went to earlier. But paperwork can be cumbersome and not always, shall we say, financially efficient. So, plenty of people take shortcuts, sourcing snakes wherever they can.
For those who are getting the snake from illegal source, that's why they have a concern. But for a place like this, for example, right, they have farm snake. So there's nothing that they have to worry about.
So right here, we have a load of different organs. Ooh, that does look like the heart. That's for you.
Okay.
And then they have these smaller pieces right here.
That's the liver.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
Very familiar texture of,
Maybe like a chicken heart?
yeah, similar.
I gotta say, my liver, even better than a chicken liver. It's very soft, it's not chalky or dry, and it tastes kind of sweet. It tastes like they put some sugar in this stir fry, plus tons of pineapple juice kind of coming off these pineapple chunks. It's very good.
Let me try the liver too.
The intestines are a little bit more chewy, but there's nothing gamey, no funky, bad taste whatsoever.
I don't smell it at all.
I see you warming up to it.
Better than the soup.
If I had a friend come visit me here, I would definitely take them out to try something like this, because it's so strange, but I think it tastes great.
But I think it really much depends on whether that guy had that sense of adventure as you or not. Or if a person who really scared trying new things, I think they're gonna say no for sure.
Well, that wouldn't be a friend of mine then. Okay. So this is our internal organ stir fry, but we have one course remaining. Let's call it like a bit of a snake dessert.
Dessert? Interesting. I like the way that you use work.
Remember that rack of baby back snake ribs we saw earlier? The chef cuts the ribs into smaller sections and coats them with oyster sauce, MSG, and fish sauce. Then plunges them into a wok of bubbling hot oil. Once the ribs turn crisp, lemongrass and basil leaves hit the heat. Finally, everything is piled onto a plate and delivered as the final course to round out this unusual menu.
We've already experienced the meat and the skin that they've cut off from this right here, but then all of this would be nearly impossible to cook and remove. So they just fry the whole thing, and if your teeth are strong enough, you can kind of just bite through and eat the bones. Uh-oh.
I think it needs to be a bit more cooked.
To make the bones really crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to over chew. If you try to eat this quickly, you will pass away. It'll get stuck in your throat.
That's right.
That said, no, I like it. It's oily, the protein is lean, and then there's crunchy bones inside. It's meaty and crunchy at the same time. And to me, it tastes like pork.
For Vietnamese man, I think it's just a plate like this, right? They can eat for hours. They can drink for hours.
Yeah, it's fried and it's protein based. This is the type of thing I could see guys eating and drinking like 6 beers in the meantime. So, for you.
Sorry.
I'll wait for you. Take your time, take your time. Next time you're on the show, should we just get a bowl of noodles?
Please.
You did a great job. Which of these 3 dishes did you like the most?
Maybe the stir fry, organ.
I think that's also my favorite, but I gotta say, I think all 3 were good. I'm really impressed. It's such a foreign, strange, and bizarre ingredient, but they're making unique, one-of-a-kind dishes that you could only have with a snake, and it tastes great.
I agree with you.
So my hope for Vietnam when it comes to snake is that they kind of sort out this gray area. So farms know exactly what they need to do, and so restaurants know exactly what they need to do, and so hopefully everybody from beginning to end does the right thing, and we can be eating snakes hundreds of years from now.